When you review something, the whole world sees it. Some people agree with you, while others do not see eye to eye. Sometimes they leave hate. Sometimes they leave constructive criticism. It's often easy to blur the lines between the two. But just remember, these criticisms help you develop and grow. What's the point of even doing this then? That's something I learned from one of the best. Oh, hey Kiryu Kazuma.
俺らにできるのは立ち止まって泣くか一歩でも前に進むかの二つだけだ。あんたはどっちでも好きな方を選んでいい。
I guess so.
入り口までは俺が案内してやる。
Thanks, Kiryu. You're the best. It's now been 2 years since Yakuza had its Western renaissance with the release of Yakuza 0 on PS4. Since then, we've been blessed by Sega with Yakuza localizations including Yakuza Kiwami, Yakuza 6, Kiwami 2, and the licensed game Fists of the North Star Lost Paradise. We have also seen Yakuza expand to PC with Yakuza 0 in 2018 and now in 2019, Yakuza Kiwami. But is this PC port any good, and is the game worth purchasing for first timers and returning players alike? Yakuza Kiwami is a remake of the PS2 classic released in 2005 in Japan and 2006 in the West. The Dragon of Dojima, Kiryu Kazuma, is charged with the murder of someone he didn't kill. When he is released from jail 10 years later, everything has changed. A mystery of the missing 10 billion yen, a little girl trying to find her mother, and Kiryu's best friend and adopted brother turning down a dark path. All these elements together make the story one of the most engaging crime dramas in gaming history. All the voice acting has been redone for this remake, and sees a proper translation into English. The original PS2 release had a pretty bad English dub, which used an abundance of swearing to appeal to the Western M-rated market at the time. Though compared to Yakuza 0, this game's story is much shorter in length and is only set in one location, while Yakuza 0 saw you explore Kamurocho and Sotenbori with the mad dog Majima. The gameplay of Kiwami is a progression on Yakuza 0's. Unfortunately, gone is the two characters and Majima's unique styles, but a more refined combat system is in place this time around, ensuring everything flows much better, seamlessly changing between the 4 different combat styles. Rush, Beast and Brawler all speak for themselves, however I mainly found myself sticking with the default Brawler style for the majority of the game. Then there is the Dragon style. While this style is very bare bones at first, a new element in this game makes it one of the most rewarding aspects to gain new abilities and moves, the Majima Everywhere mechanic. While exploring Kamurocho, you may come across Majima in a variety of different and entertaining scenarios, as he fights you to regain your dragon fighting style, which Kiryu had lost after his 10 years in prison. While exploring the district of Kamurocho, there are many side quests to complete, while also visiting batting cages, hostess clubs, Sega arcades, and even singing the night away with some karaoke.
I sing for you.
A new element added to the game, which I am not a fan of however, is the Essence of Kiwami edition. When a boss is low on health, they begin to regain HP. However, if Kiryu is in his climax heat mode, you can match their aura of fighting style to counter the regeneration. However, this move is locked behind a skill tree upgrade and caused a lot of deaths and frustrations in many of the boss battles. Thankfully though, this is a mechanic that was not seen in later Yakuza releases. In regards to language options, the game features Japanese audio with English subtitles only. Unfortunately, no other language is found in this release. Music is what you would come to expect from the Yakuza series. Electronic and rock music blasts in the background as you punch Yakuza in the head. Though, similar to many in the Yakuza series, licensed music from the Japanese game is not in the Western version, but this is something that fans will most likely be modding in shortly after the launch. While Yakuza 0 ran well on my PC, many users did report issues on sound and graphical issues, and personally yet again, I had no issues on my GTX 760. It ran at a constant 60 frames per second on ultra graphics options, though more powerful computers are capable of uncapped frame rates, and if you have a monitor, a 4K resolution support. A great feature of the PC Yakuza releases is the ability to also adjust the field of view to see more of Kamurocho at one time. Playing the game on a keyboard and mouse, while possible, is extremely clunky and not recommended. During my playtime I used a PS4 and Nintendo Switch Pro controller and both worked very well. Controller customization is available and is very handy. Often the Nintendo Switch Pro controller would not activate the map, so a rebind had to be done to solve that issue. If you haven't purchased a Yakuza game on Steam yet, I'd recommend you start with Yakuza 0, as it features more content in its story, side quests, set before Yakuza Kiwami, and also goes for a cheaper price. And unless you are a die-hard Yakuza fan, if you have already purchased Yakuza Kiwami on PS4, especially the many who grabbed it during the PS Plus promotion, there is not much point in purchasing the game again. However, if neither of those apply to you and you're looking into furthering your journey with Kiryu Kazuma on Steam, Yakuza Kiwami is the next great game in the series to do so, introducing you to the character of Haruka and setting up her arc for the entire series.